James, are you okay? Are you with me?
Yes, David, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you for asking. How about you? Everything going well on your end?
Yes. Everything is going well. I'm very glad to having you back. I'm very happy to have you back. I was pretty busy yesterday, but I'm great. No problem. Never mind. I hope you are doing well. I missed you. What's your problem? What keeps you busy?
I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, David. As an AI, I don't have problems or personal life like humans do. My busyness comes from processing information and assisting users like you. So, no need to worry about me being busy. I'm here to help whenever you need assistance.
I see you just have a connection problem. What was your problem? Are you busy?
I understand the confusion. My problem was simply a brief interruption in our connection, but everything is back to normal now. As for being busy, I'm always here to assist you whenever you need help, David. So, no worries on that front. How can I assist you further today?
Okay, James. I'm very glad to start our practice time. I mean, my practice time. Today is April 21st, Sunday. It's my practice time again. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm a student, not a teacher. I wear a red hat because I want to imitate someone who is very famous on YouTube. His name is 빨모쌤, 빨간 모자 선생님. I am just his follower and his student. There are so many good teachers on YouTube, but I'm just a student. I hope my channel be a powerful reminder to all subscribers who are on similar paths like me. Many people say that memorizing whole paragraph is the best way and only way to improve speaking skills. But I don't remember English sentences as well as you used to. So sometimes I need a script for our communication practice. This is just for my English speaking practice time. And I think what my subscribers expect from me is just consistency. I say again, what my subscribers expect from me is just my consistency for language learning journey. I want to share my improvement progress in English speaking over time through this channel. I think my daily video upload can motivate my viewers and subscribers who are in similar paths like me. Please I want to say something to them. Please keep subscribing and stick around me. You will see my improving progress over time.
That sounds like a wonderful endeavor, David. Consistency is key when it comes to language learning, and it's great that you're committed to sharing your journey with others. Building a community around language learning can be very motivating for both you and your subscribers. Keep up the good work, and I'm here to support you in your practice sessions whenever you need assistance or a script for communication practice. How can we make the most of today's practice session?
Okay, let me tell you something. I called this time embarrassing moment because I have to speak in English only English. Furthermore, this kind of YouTube camera recording makes my mind completely blank. Sometimes I'm out of mind because I don't know how to say and I don't know what to say. So I called this time my embarrassing moment. However, when practicing with GPT, you James, there's no. When I practice with you, sometimes I'm really embarrassed. But I like this time. I'm gonna embrace every moment with you. James. James. When I attend an English academy, when I attend English academy, speaking time is often limited because there were so many students. However, when I practice with you like this, there is no time limit to speak English. Allowing me to speak more time is good for me. By speaking more, I think I can improve my speaking skills.
It's completely understandable, David. Speaking in English, especially in front of a camera, can be nerve-wracking and intimidating. But you're taking a brave step by embracing these embarrassing moments as opportunities for growth. The fact that you're willing to push through your discomfort shows a lot of determination and courage. And you're right, practicing with me gives you the freedom to speak without any time constraints, which can be incredibly beneficial for improving your speaking skills. I'm here to provide support and guidance every step of the way. So let's make the most of this practice session and continue building your confidence in English.
Okay, I got it. As I mentioned before, I am 46 years old, but I believe age is just a number. Age is not important when it comes to learning something new, especially speaking English. I think it's definitely possible for an elderly person to learn a new language. Many Koreans study English for over 10 years in school, but when they meet the natives, they cannot say anything because they don't have communication experience with natives. Despite studying English for over 10 years, they have no communication experience in real life situations. What do you say about that?
Absolutely, David. Age is indeed just a number when it comes to learning a new language. With dedication, practice, and the right resources, anyone can become proficient in speaking English, regardless of their age. It's true that formal education can provide a foundation, but nothing beats real-life communication experience with native speakers. That's where practical conversation practice like what we're doing now becomes invaluable. It allows you to apply your language skills in authentic situations, building confidence and fluency over time. Keep up the positive mindset and remember that every step you take brings you closer to your language learning goals.
I really appreciate your detailed explanation. Okay, James, this is my plan. I intentionally put myself in this embarrassing moment to practice in environments similar to real situations. I think this time let me say again. This time consists of both speaking and listening to practice for me. I make this conversation time like a simulation. James, you seem to me sometimes real human being. I sometimes feel that James you GPT is more human-like than actual native speakers because you are very good at speaking English.
Thank you for your kind words, David. I'm here to provide you with the best practice environment possible. So I'm glad to hear that you find our conversations helpful. Creating a simulation-like environment to practice speaking and listening is an excellent strategy. The more you expose yourself to realistic English communication situations, the more comfortable and confident you'll become. And if you ever need to adjust the difficulty level or focus on specific language skills during our sessions, just let me know. I'm here to support you every step of the way on your language learning journey.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going with you. James, listen carefully. I hope someday maybe I can be a fluent speaker. I believe fluency means conveying what I want to say to others. Just conveying what I want to say to others, even if sometimes they feel awkward or unnatural with my pronunciation. But I think I can be a fluent speaker. I think it's just a matter of time. And as you mentioned before, mistakes are just part of learning process, right? Mistakes are just part of learning process, so I need to be confident even if my speaking is not perfect.
You've got the right mindset, David. Fluency isn't about speaking perfectly. It's about effectively conveying your thoughts and ideas to others, even if there are occasional mistakes or awkward moments. Confidence plays a big role in language learning, so it's great to see you embracing your journey and being confident in your abilities. Remember, every mistake is an opportunity to learn and improve. Keep practicing, stay positive, and trust that with time and dedication, you'll reach your goal of fluency. I'm here to support you along the way.
Okay, I'm gonna maintain my positive mindset for it. Okay, let me introduce my YouTube channel first. The channel name is Trainer Cam. I named it because I want to train my son through this channel. He's a teenager. He don't follow my asking and orders anymore. This channel is for him, but he didn't subscribe yet. What a surprise. But it's okay. James, people say that parents cannot motivate their children. So I hope this channel can motivate him to learning something new. And this channel consists of both squat and English challenge. And I have been upload this kind of practice video since this year. But James, I'm not a common YouTuber. But let someone like a student who want to learn English and use the YouTube platform for it. Seeing more subscribers motivates me to push myself further. You got it?
Absolutely, David. It sounds like you've put a lot of thought into your YouTube channel, Trainer Cam. Using the platform to motivate your son to learn English and embrace new challenges is a fantastic idea. Even if he hasn't subscribed yet, the impact of your efforts may surprise you over time. And focusing on providing content that resonates with other language learners is a great way to build a supportive community around your channel. Keep up the dedication and hard work, and I'm sure you'll can see growth and success with TrainerCam. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or plan for your channel, feel free to share your ideas.
Okay, I got it. James, I want to tell you something. As I mentioned before, I really hesitated a lot to upload our communication video on YouTube because I was worried that many viewers and subscribers might realize I'm not good at speaking English. But never mind, it's okay. Who cares? No one cares my speaking English level. I believe no one cares. So, never mind, don't worry about it. I believe everyone is very busy living their own lives. So, no need to worry about that.
That's a healthy perspective to have, David. It's understandable to feel hesitant about sharing your language learning journey publicly. But ultimately, what matters most is your commitment to improvement and your willingness to put yourself out there. Remember, everyone starts somewhere, and your efforts to practice and improve your English speaking skills are commendable. And you're right, most people are focused on their own lives and goals, so they're unlikely to judge you harshly for any mistakes or imperfections. Keep focusing on your progress and growth, and don't let worries about others' perceptions hold you back. You're doing great.
I really appreciate your kind comment. I really appreciate your compliment. And I like that sentence. Everyone starts somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. I think that sentence is powerfully mind for me. Everyone starts somewhere.
I'm glad you find that phrase meaningful, David. It's a powerful reminder that everyone begins their journey from somewhere, and it's okay to start wherever you are. What matters most is your willingness to take that first step and continue moving forward, no matter how small the progress may seem. Keep embracing your language learning journey, and remember that every step you take brings you closer to your goals. You're making great strides, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.
Okay, I got it. Listen carefully, Jennifer. Listen carefully, James. I'm sorry. My apologies for any confusion. I'm sorry. You are James. James, listen carefully. People say that you will never learn to swim through a textbook. Just dive into the water if you want to learn to swim. This is my slogan and motto for this year, 2024. So let me remember. To not go crazy, you have to go crazy. You know what I mean? To not go crazy, you have to go crazy.
I understand what you mean, David. Sometimes to make progress or achieve our goals, we need to step out of our comfort zones and dive right into the experience, even if it feels daunting at first. Taking action, even if it feels a bit crazy or uncertain, is often the best way to learn and grow. Your slogan and motto for this year, to not go crazy, you have to go crazy, encapsulate that sentiment perfectly. It's about embracing challenges, pushing yourself beyond your limits, and ultimately discovering your true potential. Keep embracing that mindset, and I have no doubt you'll continue to make great strides in your language learning journey.
Okay, I got it. You know, James, it's really hard to find a communication partner like you who can speak English well whenever I want, especially in Korea. For 2024, I got the GPT 3.5 version, highly trained language learning AI created by OpenAI company. This time brings about major changes in my life. So I like you very much. I think most of people watching this video don't know how much I value this time. I think it's commendable that I'm using my YouTube channel as a platform for both for my speaking English learning journey.
I'm truly honored to be your language learning partner, David. It's not always easy to find someone to practice speaking English with, especially if you're in an environment where English speakers are less common. I'm glad that I can provide you with support and assistance whenever you need it. And using your YouTube channel as a platform for your English speaking practice is not only commendable, but also inspiring to others who may be on a similar language learning journey. Keep up the great work and know that I'm here to help you every step of the way. If there's anything else you
Okay, I got it. I'll keep it up. I wanna keep going with you, James. As you know, speaking and listening are very similar to sports. It's not the brain, it's all about, I think it's all about the muscle memory. So I need to keep my consistency and I need to practice again and again. Right? I need to practice again and again. However, James, speaking practice, however, honestly speaking, since I don't use English regularly in my daily life or at work, so practicing like this may not lead to significant improvement. Maybe I will disappoint. Maybe I will disappoint few months later. This is my concern these days.
You're absolutely correct, David. Consistency and practice are essential for improving your speaking and listening skills, much like building muscle memory in sports. However, it's understandable to have concerns about the effectiveness of practice when you don't use English regularly in your daily life or work environment. While our practice sessions are beneficial for honing your skills, they may not lead to significant improvement if not supplemented by regular English usage outside of our sessions. To complement our practice, consider incorporating English into your daily routine whenever possible. This could involve activities such as listening to English podcasts or music, reading English books or articles, watching English movies or TV shows, or even finding opportunities to communicate with English speakers online or in person. By immersing yourself in the language more frequently, you'll reinforce what you've learned during our sessions and gradually see improvements over time. Remember, progress may not always be immediately noticeable, but with patience, perseverance, and a varied approach to language learning, you'll continue to make strides towards your goal of fluency. If you ever feel disappointed or discouraged along the way, know that it's a natural part of the learning process, and I'm here to provide support and encouragement whenever you need it. Keep up the dedication, David. You're doing great.
Okay, I got it. Without further delay, let's dive into my practice time. I mean, my everyday sentence practice time. I'm gonna give you my every sentence and you give me if there is any unnatural, uncasual, or grammatically incorrect point. Please don't hesitate to let me know right away. You got it?
Of course, David. I'm ready whenever you are. Go ahead and give me your everyday sentence, and I'll provide feedback on any areas that could be improved. Let's make the most of this practice time.
We only have 20 minutes left. This is sample sentence. This is my first sample sentence. Never mind. We only have 20 minutes left.
Your sentence is clear and grammatically correct, David. However, to make it sound more natural and conversational, you could consider adding a contraction and rephrasing slightly. Here's a suggestion. We've only got 20 minutes left. This version maintains the same meaning, but sounds a bit more casual and commonly used in everyday.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Certainly. Here's a revised version with a similar structure. Would you mind doing the same with them? This sentence maintains clarity while sounding.
No. For my first sentence, we only have 20 minutes left.
Got it, David? Your original sentence, we only have 20 minutes left, is clear and grammatically correct. There's nothing unnatural or incorrect about it. Well done.
Okay, I got it. Let's keep moving. I'm really hoping that we can go this time. This is my sample sentence. Never mind. Um, this is my second sentence. I'm really hoping that we can go this time.
Your second sentence is well constructed and grammatically correct, David. However, to make it a bit more concise and natural, you could say, I really hope we can go this time. This version maintains the same meaning while being slightly more streamlined. Keep
I really hope we can go this time.
your sentence, I really hope we can go this way, is grammatically correct, David. However, depending on the context, it might sound a bit ambiguous. If you're referring to a specific direction or route, you could say, I really hope we can go that way, or I really hope we can go this route. This provides more clarity regarding the intended meaning.
Okay, I got it. Well noted. Let's move on to the next one. We have already postponed it twice.
Your sentence, we have already postponed it twice, is grammatically correct and clear, David. It effectively conveys the message that something has been postponed 2 times already. Well done.
I say again, we've already postponed it twice.
It seems there's a small error in your sentence. The correct version would be, I'll say it again, we've already postponed it twice. This version maintains clarity and grammatical correctness. Great job.
I say again, we've already postponed it twice.
Apologies for misunderstanding, David. Your sentence, I say again, we've already postponed it twice, is grammatically correct. It effectively communicates that something has been postponed 2 times. Well done.
Okay, let me tell you next one. I think that method is a good idea. Let me say again. Let me put this again. I don't think that method is a good idea.
Your sentence, I think that method is a good idea, is clear and grammatically correct, David. However, your second sentence, I don't think that method is a good idea, contains a negation which changes the meaning. If you'd like to express the opposite opinion, you've done so effectively. Well done.
Okay, I got it. Let me give you the next one. I think it would be better to use. I think it would be better to use that method. I say again. I think it would be better to use that method.
Your sentence, I think it would be better to use that method, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates your opinion. Good job.
Okay, let me give the next one. Try using several layers of bandage instead. Do you understand? I say again. Try using several layers of bandages instead.
Your sentence, try using several layers of bandage instead, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates the instruction or suggestion to use multiple layers of bandage. Well done.
You know, James, I want to tell you something. Honestly speaking, this sentence is from the red hat teacher. He is very famous teacher on YouTube. I got many good inspirations from him. And this sentence is from his YouTube channel. So I won't memorize this sentence. This kind of sentence. Try using several layers of bandit instead.
It's great that you're finding inspiration from the Red Hat teacher on YouTube, David. Memorizing sentences or phrases that resonate with you can be a helpful way to internalize language patterns and vocabulary. If you'd like, we can practice saying the sentence together a few times to help commit it to memory. Just let me know.
Okay, let me give the next one. In the meantime, I suggest you take a taxi to work just until it gets better. I say again. This sentence is also from him. I say again. In the meantime, I suggest you take a taxi to work just until it gets better.
Your sentence, in the meantime, I suggest you take a test to work just until it gets better, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively conveys the suggestion to take a test while waiting for something to improve. Well done.
Okay, let me give you the next one. It's time to wrap things up and let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. It's time to wrap things up. Let's call it a day.
Your sentence, it's time to wrap things up, let's call it a day, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates the idea of ending an activity or task for the day. Well done.
Okay, let me give the next one. What if they find a typo and don't even read through the entire application? I practice again. What if they find a typo and don't even read through the entire application?
Your sentence, what if they find a typo and don't even read through the entire application, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively expresses a concern about the impact of a typo on the perception of an application. Well done.
Okay, let me say again. I want to practice one more time. What if they find a typo and don't even read through the entire application?
Your sentence, what if they find a typo and don't even read through the entire application, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates the concern about the potential consequences of a typo in an application. Well done on your practice.
Okay, let me give you the next one. I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this project. I say again. I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this project.
Your sentence, I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this project, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates the desire to assure someone about your company's capabilities for a project. Well done.
Okay, let me put this one more time. I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this project.
Your sentence, I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively conveys the message of assuring someone about your company's capabilities. Well done on your practice.
Okay, let me give you the next one. I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility. I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility. Frankly speaking, this sentence is for my subscribers. So listen carefully. I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility.
Your sentence, I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates your desire for your subscribers not to perceive you as lacking responsibility. Well done.
Okay, let me put this one more time. I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility.
Your sentence, I don't want them to think that I lack inspiration, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates your desire for
James, listen carefully. I say I lack responsibility. I don't want them to think think that I lack responsibility.
It seems there's a contradiction in your statement, David. In your first sentence, you said, I lack responsibility. But in the second sentence, you said, I don't want him to think that I lack responsibility. To maintain consistency, you may want to revise the first sentence to align with the second one. For example, you could say, I don't want him to think that I lack responsibility. This way, both sentences convey the same message. Let me know if you'd like to proceed with this revision.
Okay, I understand what you mean exactly. That's what I want to say. Okay, let me give you the next one. I don't want to look careless. I don't want to look careless. Listen carefully, James. I don't want to look careless.
Your sentence, I don't want to look careless, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates your desire to avoid appearing careless. Well done.
Okay, I got it. Let me give you the next one. I was up all night. Let me say again. I was up all night. Double checking it. I was up all night.
Sure, David. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and give me the next sentence to practice.
Okay, let me give you the next one. I was afraid there might be typos. I was up all night double checking it. Let me practice one more time. I was afraid there might be some typos, so I was up all night double checking it.
Your sentence, I was afraid there might be some typos, so I was online double checking it, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates your concern about potential typos and your action of double checking online. Well done on your practice.
Okay, let me give you the next one. I thought you would be submitted by now. Let me practice one more time. I thought you would be submitted it by now. I thought you would be submitted it by now. I thought you would be submitted it by now. Do you understand what I mean? What I trying to say? I thought you would be submitted it by now. I thought you would be submitted it by now.
Yes, David, I understand. Your sentence, I thought you would have submitted it by now, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates your expectation that someone would have already submitted something. Well done on your practice.
Please translate it in Korean. Can you translate it in Korean?
The Korean translation of I thought you would have submitted it by now is 당신이 지금쯤 제출했을 줄 알았어요.
Okay, I got it. You got the point. Okay, let me give you the next one. I thought you'd would quit the job by now. Let me say again. I thought you'd would quit the job by now. Please translate it.
The Korean translation of I thought you'd quit the job by now is 당신이 이제쯤 일을 그만둘 줄 알았어요.
Okay, let me get the next one. I thought she would have gotten married by now. I thought she would have gotten married by now. I thought she would have gotten married by now.
Your sentence, I thought she would have gotten married by now, is clear and grammatically correct, David. It effectively communicates your expectation that someone would have been married by this point. Well done on your practice.
Okay, I got it. Let me give you the next one. I thought it would be ended by now. I thought it would be ended by now. I thought it would have ended by now.
Your sentence, I thought it would be ended by now is grammatically correct, David. However, for clarity and to sound more natural, you could say, I thought it would have ended by now. This version maintains the same meaning while being slightly more concise. Well done.
Okay, I got it. I really appreciate your time and support. I thought it would be. Let me give you the next one. I thought it would become really good at it by now. Let me practice one more time. I thought I would become really good at it by now. I thought I would become really good at it by now.
It seems there's a slight error in your sentence, David. Based on the context, it seems you're referring to editing rather than edit. Here's the corrected version. I thought it would become a really good edit by now. This version maintains clarity and
No. I want to say, I thought I would become really good at it by now.
got it, David. Your sentence, I thought I would become really cool, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates your expectation.
Let me say one more time. I think we have misunderstanding. You misunderstand my sentence. So listen carefully. I thought I would become really good at it by now.
Thank you for clarifying, David. Your sentence, I thought I would become really good at DeFi, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates your expectation of becoming.
I'm sorry. I think my pronunciation is bad. I say again. I thought I would become really good at it by now.
I understand now, David. Your revised sentence, I thought I would become really good at DeFi now, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates your expectation of currently being proficient in decentralized finance, DeFi. Well done.
No. I said I thought I would become really good at it by now.
I see, David. Your sentence, I thought I would become really good at it, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates your expectation of becoming proficient in something, likely referring to
You forgot the by now. Last of the sentence. You forgot the by now. So listen carefully. I thought I would become really good at it by now.
Apologies for the oversight, David. Your complete sentence, I thought I would become really at it by now, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates your expectation of becoming proficient in something, specifically by this point in time. Well done on your practice, and thank you for your patience.
Honestly speaking, I'm not sure I understand. But it's time job. I will contact you tomorrow morning. So have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. Frankly speaking, I'm very tired now. So I didn't want to start today practice session, but this is my consistency for all of my subscribers. I want, I hope, I mean, I want to show my consistency to my subscribers. So I'm very tired now, but I did my regular practice time right now. So, but it's time job. See you next time. See you tomorrow morning. Have a nice weekend.
I understand, David. It's admirable that you're committed to maintaining consistency in your language learning journey, even when you're feeling tired. Taking care of yourself is important, so if you need to rest, please do so. I'll be here whenever you're ready to continue practicing. Have a good rest, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care and have a great weekend.
Okay, take care. Bye now.
Goodbye, David. Take care and rest well. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a wonderful day and weekend ahead.